The way I'm going, is it the way that will bring peace? Certainly not. Assembly, legislature is not your baby. You must know how to play. You must be careful. I said, I was a minister of state here. When they said I'm coming for oversight function, big problem for me. As minister of FCT, each time the chairman of FCT House of Rep, chairman of FCT Senate, who have problem, and I will go back to them in the night. Gentlemen, no, that we shouldn't go like this now. This is where we should go now. They're not my children. I must listen to them. That's how it works. Even Mr. President cannot say, even though he masterminded the coming of Mr. Senate President, the coming of Mr. Speaker, he cannot say, oh, Speaker, come and go and do this. No, he talks with them. That's how politics is played. It's not for you to go and say, come on. Okay, like what's happening in River State, from what I heard now, that the governor is at the gate of the residence of the assembly quarters, pushing himself in. Isn't it how things are done?
You want to present the budget?
You see the point I say here. You want to present the budget to who?
Lawmakers.
Isn't that it is done? Isn't that it is done? You write a letter this night. I present my budget tomorrow morning. And they open. Come, I win the banana republic.
He's trying to obey Mr. President's
What?
instruction. And he has said that he obeyed the Supreme Court.
You are the trouble people. You people are the cause of the problems we're having.
Really?
Look at how you are legitimizing that. If Mr. President said, obey Supreme Court, the Mr. President said, just wake up early morning, go and bulldoze the gate. Why are you talking like this?
I gave you a password, which is that as the leader, pick up your phone, call Sim Fubara, and both of you should
make it imperative for you to step in.
Hold on.
What is wrong with that?
Hold on.
What is wrong with that?
on.
I spoke about you. I spoke about you not just winning the war, but winning peace as well.
It's not correct. The war is not about winning. It's about the right thing being done. When the right thing is being done, anybody can go to hell. When the right thing. And our problem in this country, you want to sacrifice things. I didn't want me to play politics with you. Okay, I will tell you and I will call him. Call him for what?
What's the right thing in this matter?
Go do the right thing. Negotiate with them.
Your Excellency.
Look at in America, in Congress. They negotiate with the president.
Maybe
they sit down.
Just feeling that he will not have his way.
No,
but if you are in his front,
you see the problem I
and
have.
behind you,
You see the problem
and you are talking,
I have with you now.
and you are talking.
The problem I have with you is that you've not done something. You have concluded. You will not have your way. Why not do something as decent? I told you about somebody here, Ferdinand Alabraba. I told you about Osiri Okola. I told you about Chief Sergeant Awusu and other people. You had the people, but you know why he can't go? Why he can't go? He has messed up himself.
Yeah. Just now,
he will run to.
So reconciliation with these people too will be with your support.
As tough as
reconciliation
Trump,
with these people too will be with your support.
As Trump appears to be, he still goes to negotiate with the Congress. He will sit down with them. So listen, the way people are going, it's not the way I'm thinking. It's not about you. Come on, Congress. I'm coming now. Who does that? For Christ's sake, who does that? Why do you encourage that? The man must be taught that art of governance is not about commissioning projects. Governance is not only about commissioning projects. Governance is not only about initiating projects. Governance is also the capacity to relate, to meander.
What's the roadmap to peace in River State?
You are one of those who have arise one of the problem makers as far as River State is concerned. Problem. Let me tell you what is the roadmap. I told you about politics. I told you I go and see my chairman of committees. I've not presented our 2025 budget. Mr. President has not laid it to them. Now, I cannot, even when we finish the ESCO of the FCT approves, I will still go back to the chairman. As the chairman, look, Mr. President is likely to bring the budget next week. I will not, because I'm working with President. I won't talk to them. Who does that? And that's why I say it is not only going to commission projects governance. You must learn how to relate with people.
Yes.
They are not my children. They are elected people.
Yes.
Legislature is the background of democracy
Yes,
anywhere in the world.
And Your
So
Excellency
the
talking
local
about...
government election now, they fixed August. And what's your best
That one,
model
you
for
know,
credible
that's
local
how-
government election in
that,
Rivers
you see, that's
State?
why when you try for illegality, you pay. Now let me tell you, you know why it will not stand? It will not stand.
Again,
How would it stand? That chairman, that enabling, that man, all is interested had to be looting. Did he read the judgment first? Did the enabler read the judgment? The retired judge who claims this, I know him very well. I appointed him as chairman. These are people who don't have character.
But you don't
You appointed him as
you don't describe him as a very
You know
corrupt
that.
person.
Yes, you appointed him.
Until somebody goes to power.
He was not corrupt when you appointed him.
No, how would I know? It is now you know.
So
Let me tell you.
I'm
Let
talking
me tell
about...
you.
Didn't do
With
your
all
background
due-
check.
with all due respect to you. Yes, you can blame me. I take responsibility. I own responsibility. Some of the things we do while in office is when you leave office, you start regretting. I can tell you that. It's not everything you know. You may think, let me tell you, as I sit here, so many things happen. In fact, my son sent me something from UK about learn something. I never knew that was something was going on. But my name was used, right? So when I came, I said, what? I had to call security, and they got the person. You may think because I'm there, it's everything I know. It's not correct. And let nobody claim that. But I can tell you, within what I know now, I made a lot of mistakes while as governor. I own up that. And that's what they call a leadership. When you make mistake, it's unfortunate I can't correct them now because I can't go back there as a governor. But it is helping me as FCT minister based on those mistakes I made. I've now seen so many as I know this can't happen again. It can't happen 2 times.
Does it include the PDP?
Now, so when you talk about the local government, the local government will not stand. The notice there on arrival.
Do you still want to bring your people back?
I said,
Back into the office?
now this again, mind you, Supreme Court in their judgment of local government election then, the autonomy of local government, Supreme Court said that the assembly has powers to even extend their tenure in order not to allow a vacuum. Instead of you to allow non-elected or caretaker, the assembly has power
To elongate.
to extend their tenure until when election is conducted. Supreme Court judgment is very clear. It's not me. I was not part of it.
Want them back.
But that is the Supreme Court judgment. I don't know what I want them. I'm talking about what is the law. What does the law say?
So,
it's not about me. Let us do what the law says.
Okay, talking about the law, I'm talking about a path to peace. You were the one who was on the podium showing the people of Rivers State a certain Sim Fubara about 2 years ago for them to vote for him. Those Rivers State indigenes are the ones who will not get paid in these few months where there's this face-off.
Yeah.
The path to peace that we're talking about is not necessarily for the two main protagonists.
Yes.
The grass that suffers
Yes.
while these elephants are fighting are the people we are talking about.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about them in all these
That is
calculations?
why Assembly said, for the interest of the state, we don't want our state not to receive their money.
You haven't answered the question.
No, I'm coming. No, you cannot tell me when I've answered the question. You are not the one who asked the question. So you cannot, a question you didn't say. You can't say that. So we draw that word. We do it. The point I'm making is that Assembly said, for the interest of the state, for our state to receive our money from the federation account, come and bring this budget now. For the interest of the state, what else do you want people to do? For the interest of the state, the letter, I read it. I saw it it was advertised. And when Assembly submitted that letter, they took it, read it, called them, they said no, they should return the letter. Governor does not receive communication from the Assembly. Now you are writing letter. The Assembly you don't receive letter from. You want them to receive letter from me. I mean, look at who's looking for peace.
He was trying to say that as a leader, are you not dampening the prospects of peace by not intervening?
I've intervened. That is why I'm telling you that the right thing should be done. Because as a leader, should I go and say the wrong thing should be done?
Why not call a meeting of all the stakeholders?
Exactly.
Why not call a meeting of all the stakeholders?
Governor OTD, former governor OTD, people like you to come together in a round table and solve this problem.
How do you cannot call anybody to meeting now?
Okay.
It's not
Why don't you call those you see
as
critical stakeholders around you and around him and agree to a roadmap?
Emergency judgment was given.
Yes.
Our leader, Chief-Ferdinand Alababa, called the assembly people. Say, listen, we thank God what has happened. Understand that this is not personal. It has to do for the interest of the state. Take step to show that you want to really bring peace. Did it take them 48 hours? Ordinarily, with the first relationship, they don't need to write him. With the first relationship, they don't need to tell him that we're going to arrest us. They would have just gone. But they said, look, for the interest, we are ready to do it and leave now. What peace effort do people want until they kneel down and crawl to government house and to tell you how bad it is? If you don't want to be a politician, say you don't want to be a politician. I've not seen you for years. I've never discussed anything with you for years. The next thing you do to write me a letter to come to your office. Haba.
There's still one case at the Supreme Court, Excellency.
Which case?
The issue of the defection and all of that.
Don't stop carrying this here rumors. There's no more case. Let me tell you, and people should hear this and hear it well.
Okay.
The issue of defection has been settled by Supreme Court. And I'll tell you how it happened.
It was touched.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
So most of you don't read. You don't read.
We read every day.
Yes, you don't read.
Stories that come.